All righty, this is Jennifer Schuman, and I'm here in beautiful Chicago with my colleague Rich Holzknecht, who's down in Pensacola, Florida. Rich?
Hey, thanks, Jennifer, and welcome to everybody that's on the call tonight. It is my pleasure and my privilege to co-host this call with Jennifer. Jennifer's a dear friend of mine. We've known one another for quite some time. In fact, her husband, David, and I go back many years, almost 40 years. We share a birthday. Same day, same year. We were classmates. We were Naval Academy classmates together, and it's my privilege now to be on this wonderful journey with both David and Jennifer. Well, let me start here with vision. One of my a very interesting passage in the book of Proverbs is in Proverbs chapter 29, where it says, "Where there is no vision, people perish." Well, the same is true in the world of business. No vision. You can almost count on it. The business will not last long. What I would encourage you to do tonight is just to take a moment to consider where you are in life and where you're going. The fact is that the traditional business model is not working for most people. If the data bears this out, when you look at people that get to that retirement age, roughly 1% of people in their retirement years are truly prepared financially to meet the demands of their retirement. And what I would like to do tonight with Jennifer is cast a vision for you about a different vehicle for wealth generation, a vehicle that can compress time to get you to a place where you also can have the financial security and freedom and time freedom to really make a difference in your life and in the lives of other people that you know and love. My background is 32 years in the U.S. Navy, and I was faced with unexpected circumstances going back now 10 years when my young wife, just 34 years of age, suffered a fatal aneurysm. I was forced to get out of the Navy, and I was tending to 4 children ages 5 and under. And I came upon, by the providence of God, this opportunity, which I believe is the best business opportunity you will ever find in your lifetime. So I want you to take paper and pencil and take some notes and embrace some possibilities and think. What if you could determine the way that you age? What if there was a major breakthrough in health science that could actually target genetic sources of aging and those genes that work together to help us look and feel young? And at the same time, what if this could be a vehicle, again, a vehicle, that would bring you to a different place, a place of abundance in life, where you could really make a difference in your life personally, in the lives of your children, and in the lives of other people, okay? And I can tell you that this is a very real possibility. I think you'll find that if you were to look at your own life, you're going to fall in one of these quadrants here. Okay, one of these quadrants. There are people, and this is most of the world, they're employees. They have neither time nor money when you get right down to it. They're on the hamster wheel. And if they continue, they're going to be like the 99% of the people that age 65 are not prepared for retirement. Maybe you're retired, okay? Retired people have time, but most of them don't have the resources to enjoy that freedom, that time freedom. And then there's traditional business. Some people are out there really working. They're getting up early. They're coming home late. They're missing the life of their children and their families. They've got the money, but they've got no time. Well, I contend there's another way to do it, a business system that is leveraged, where you can benefit from the partnership of other people that are on the journey with you, a win-win proposition for everyone involved, and probably the best, the sweetest business model that you will ever find. Okay? Again, most people put their head in the sand, and they don't take action until it's too late. And frankly, I've been guilty of this myself. I'm a realtor. I do some other things. I got a couple of irons in the fire, but I overinvested in the Florida real estate market. And really, I mean, this is the biggest foreclosure state in the country. And if you have multiple properties, it's an even bigger problem. So if you see that you're not heading in the right direction, you've got to look downstream. You've got to take action to change your trajectory. So we're going to look at a couple of key factors tonight. And in any business, you want to get to a place. In fact, the people that are financially independent and free, in the early in life, or later in life, by and large, they're business owners. Okay, and I want to talk to you about different kind of business, and it's important that we look at a couple of factors. One is the company, because the company that stands behind you really matters. And we're talking about a company tonight, Nu Skin Enterprises, which was identified in December of 2013, just like 2 months ago, by Investor Business Daily as the fastest growing publicly traded company in the world. A company that just a year before was a $2 billion company, and in 2013 saw over $1 billion in year-over-year growth. An extraordinary company with a track record, proven performance, an incredible management team in place. We'll look more at that. But we're going to also look at the trends and the timing, because the timing is important. Trends are where the money is flowing in the economy. And this company is perfectly positioned in front of the trends. We'll look at it. Now, also, you want to make sure that you have some products that are exclusive, that you can't find somewhere else. Nu Skin and its subordinate company, Pharmanex, which is the nutritional division of Nu Skin, has the best. We have the best products on the market when it comes to skincare, nutritionals, and even weight loss now, because we're backed with science, some cutting-edge science that enables us to target the genetic sources of aging. It's also important compensation, because it is about the money. And you'll find that there is no company in the industry, bar none, and I'm talking 70,000 plus companies that have come and gone. And Nu Skin Enterprises will soon be, within the next year or two, number one in terms of commissions paid, surpassing, rocketing by companies that have been around for 100 years and more. And also, whenever you're looking at a business opportunity, you've got to say, okay, is it worth my effort? And can I do it? And I'm going to show you that, and Jennifer will too, that we have a system in place to support you as you grow out your business and mentor you as you learn and get up the learning curve, earning as you learn. Okay, first the company. Nu Skin Enterprises has been around now for 29 years, almost 30. We have global reach, 53 countries, record revenue. Last year, $3.18 billion in global sales, which was more than $1 billion year-over-year growth. We're publicly traded, which is important. That means that the information that Jennifer and I are telling you tonight is a matter of public record. We make it available, the company does, to investors so that they can make a decision as to whether or not to invest their money with the company. We've had 30 years of extraordinary success. There are only 13 companies in the industry that have hit the $1 billion mark. Nu Skin is among them. It is the fastest growing, and again, it will soon be number one in terms of commissions paid. Now, Forbes magazine said when they last did the feature on the 100 most trustworthy companies in America, they had Nu Skin at number 5. The Stevie Awards is interesting. They're the American Business Awards. They're also International Business Awards. But Nu Skin has been the recipient of literally dozens of these awards. Only one or two other companies in the entire industry have ever received a single award, and Nu Skin literally receives several every single year. Dun & Bradstreet has given Nu Skin a perfect corporate credit rating. That's a 5A1. They've had it every year since they became a public company some 18 years ago. And that's extraordinary, because you would be very, very hard-pressed to find another 5A1 company in today's economy, and Nu Skin has never lost that rating. The Motley Fool described Nu Skin as the Apple of the anti-aging industry because, like Apple, which has grown, at such an extraordinary pace over the years, Nu Skin has risen to the top, the creme de la creme, because of its innovation. Okay, here's the revenue. Looking back over the past 10 years, again, Nu Skin's been around for coming up on 30 years, but we hit the $1 billion mark back in 2004. Okay, we joined that elite club, the major leagues in this industry, the direct selling industry. It took the company 20 years to get there, and it took the company another 8 years to get to the $2 billion mark. But now look at the hockey stick growth. In 2013, we had over $1 billion in growth, which is extraordinary. I mean, we watched the stock rise from $32 a share to well over $100 a share. Okay, and the prospects for 2014 and beyond are even more extraordinary. So the timing is extraordinary, and this is a company, again, unlike startup companies that have no proven track record. A lot of them are a flash in the pan. They're here and they're gone. This is a company that last year alone had over $1 billion year-over-year growth, and a lot of the companies that are out there that are approaching you, and you may have been approached by them, they will never, ever see the $1 billion mark. They'll never be in that club. Okay, I talked about my desire to make a difference in life. I actually have a vision board. My vision is to be a blessing to many. Well, the company shares that vision. They want to make a difference. They have an initiative called Nourish the Children, where they have these vitamin-fortified meal packages that they give to starving kids all around the world. More than 355 million meals have been served to starving kids around the world in over 30 countries. In some countries, like Malawi in Africa, where there used to be 25,000, 30,000 deaths due to malnutrition every year, since Nu Skin became active in the country of Malawi, not a single death due to malnutrition since 2009. So this is a company that shares my personal values and also is really making a difference. It's a company with a heart. Now, we're talking about the trends now. The trends. Trends are where money is flowing in the economy. By 2025, the anti-aging and wellness market will be well over $1 trillion market. It's growing very rapidly. Here in the United States, we're seeing consistent 25% growth year after year after year, especially with the advent of the baby boomers. Okay, so this is a big market, and when you throw in like the obesity epidemic that we have right now, and the cutting-edge products that Nu Skin has just brought to market, we are wonderfully positioned in front of these mega trends. Also, by the way, there's a mega trend for people that need to generate some supplemental income because of the economic times that we're in right now. But we are aging from the inside out, okay? And we've got the best products on the market when it comes to the nutritionals to keep us healthy on the inside, skincare products. Now, it's not just me and Jennifer saying this. This is recognition that we receive from third-party validation, like our skincare system. When it came out, the first genetically based skincare system was immediately recognized as International Product of the Year. The same thing with the products that we have internally, products that Jennifer will talk about in a second, that target the genes that control energy production, genes that control the metabolism of fat in our bodies. So we have extraordinary products. And at a time when so many companies are closing their doors, Nu Skin is growing at a record pace. We just completed our brand new $100 million anti-aging innovation center out in corporate headquarters out in Utah. Extraordinary, building. Scientists from all over the world will come to see what Nu Skin is up to in terms of genetic research. So again, we're seeing growth, whereas the economy is not so rosy for other companies, not so at Nu Skin. We've got a team. I call it a dream team of scientists. Our scientific advisory board is like that of no other company in the industry, not even close. We've got 75 world-class scientists on paid staff, not including our scientific advisory board. These are experts in every field of medicine, nutrition, health. You pick the field, we've got the experts. This is not some late-night TV, company where you got a single scientist or doctor that is saying that he's got the secret to the fountain of youth. It's utter and sheer nonsense. In order to really target the sources of aging, which Nu Skin can do and no one else can, because we've got the patents that enable us to look at the entire constellation of genes that we have in our body and target them individually at the source and turn off the spigot of these genes to dramatically slow down the way that we look and feel. Okay, so at this point, one more thing, Nu Skin has exclusive partnerships both in the field of research and development in the corporate world and even in academia with research institutes and universities. Any company that's been on the cutting edge, Nu Skin has either an exclusive partnership with or has acquired them outright. Companies like Pharmanex, Knox Technologies, LifeGen Technologies. LifeGen has been featured in so many on 60 Minutes, the Charlie Rose Show, CNBC. These are the go-to guys that have been at the forefront of genetic-based anti-aging research and technology for the past 30 years. Nu Skin acquired them about 2 years ago. Okay, so we have this blockbuster brand called ageLOC, and that strictly means the ability of a brand of products that Jennifer's going to talk to you about in about 30 seconds, a brand of products that can target genes that do certain things to keep us looking and feeling young. We only came out with our first ageLOC product a couple of years ago, and frankly, we really need to update this slide again because we are now at the point where in just the space of about 3 years, we have sold $3 billion in ageLOC products. Again, products nowhere else available because no one else, not even the big pharmaceuticals, have the ability to target the genetic sources of aging. Okay? So with that, I want to turn it over to my friend and my partner out in Evanston, Illinois, Jennifer Schuman.
Rich, thank you so much. I appreciate all the knowledge that you bring and you continue to bring in this webinar here. And I would like to add that I am looking to Pharmanex at this point in time because they are so confident in their nutritional supplements that they can actually prove the efficacy of how well their supplements are performing in 90 seconds with this non-invasive scanner on the left-hand side of this slide here. And that is one of the reasons that I was drawn to Pharmanex and Nu Skin Enterprises. You can be out on the retail stores purchasing from any variety of stores, and the reality is you really don't know what is in your supplements. A lot of it actually doesn't even stay in your body. So what Pharmanex has done, and this is what I was really, really impressed by, is they have created the first nano supplement on the market, which is proven to be 92% absorbent. And this is why we are seeing so many physicians bring the scanner into their offices, anywhere from cosmetic surgeons to general practitioners, you name it. And it's a terrific non-invasive device. I go out and am able to spend a lot of time with children. I have a passion for seeing children educated into making healthy choices. But really the beauty of this is that, and Rich has mentioned this, what an innovative company Nu Skin Enterprises is, and the sub-brand Pharmanex here just has a full pipeline. So when we hear from Truman Hunt, who is the CEO, and also Dr. Joe Chang, Chief Scientific Officer, they are sharing with us about customized skincare that is coming forward in the pipeline, which integrates ageLOC, as well as continued products that will actually not just help our lives and help our quality of lives, which is impressive enough, but actually extend life. So this is, we are continually hearing about terrific testimonies to these nutraceutical-grade, pharmaceutical-grade nutraceuticals, and we actually have over 7 products in the physician's desk reference, which is incredibly impressive. So as we look at what ageLOC is, we look forward and we see that this is actually an era, the ageLOC era. And what I mean by that is that this is really just the beginning. So this is a particularly helpful illustration. On the left-hand side here, when you see in that first column, we've got 5 subjects who are in their 20s, and what we see in the green is the expression of youth gene clusters. Okay, so these are switched on basically in your 20s, and this is the expression of the mitochondria in the brain, in the muscles, and in the sexual organs. Now, if you take this center column, what we're seeing is 5 subjects in their 50s, and what you're seeing is a completely radical shift in the way that these genes are behaving. So that old gene expression sets in. That is me. I'm 46. I'm running around after 2 young children, just trying to keep up. And coming on to vitality, what we're seeing is a reset of those genes. And that is really where we're seeing incredible energy. Athletes around the world are bringing testimonies to the use of this particular product, ageLOC Vitality. And I'm just seeing also incredible changes with people, all kinds of health issues. And it's just been a terrific turnaround. So this is one of our blockbuster products, and we're going to talk about a few more here. These are, this is the skincare line, and ageLOC was first brought forward through the skincare line. So because, we're looking at some of the complaints of aging, one of them, which we've just addressed, number one complaint of aging is loss of energy. Another complaint of aging, of course, is the sagging skin and looking in the mirror and saying, hey, I am looking old and I've got to turn this around. So in clinical studies, actually 100% of the people who used ageLOC had seen a significant improvement in as little as 7 days, and that is an impressive statistic as it is. Well, this is what it looks like to be able to affect aging at the source. This is a gal, Anne, who is in her 60s, and look especially on the neck here where you had creping around the neck, around the mouth, complete transformation on the right-hand side after using the ageLOC transformation system. So this is done without surgery, without sutures, without bruising, and used our gentle product for 6 weeks in the privacy of her own home, and, basically at the fraction of the spa price. So I personally value this whole system, and I love to brag about my age. People are amazed when I tell them I'm in my mid-40s. ageLOC is without question the most advanced, innovative technology in the anti-aging industry today. Really, that's it. Bottom line. No other company, large or small, has anything like it, which gives us a complete advantage as we bring it to market. So our researchers are approaching problems from an entirely different way than anyone else, and Time Magazine has even referred to Epigenetics, which is this patented ageLOC science, as the greatest discovery of our lifetime. Now here we see in another application, and through one of our handheld devices, this is the ageLOC Galvanic Body Spa that you see on the left-hand side here. And this is used to smooth out cellulite, varicose veins, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And externally, ageLOC is used by massage therapists, occupational therapists, et cetera, et cetera. We're seeing a lot of health and wellness spas, but also the beauty of it is it's something that we can use in our own homes. And who doesn't want to be able to give themselves a terrific healthy treatment in the privacy of their own home? Okay, now moving forward, we're looking at where ageLOC is also making some headway in that we have recently had a terrific product launch, and you've heard how we've solved the problems and the complaints of aging regarding fatigue, poor health, wrinkles, and even diminishing income. Well, this is how we're helping to solve the obesity epidemic. And our scientists have created yet another edge on the anti-aging market because in the past few years, they've been developing the first gene-based weight loss product, and this product is called TR90, that is Transformation in 90 Days. Well, Nu Skin held a pre-launch this past October, and in 4 weeks, believe it or not, the company sold $550 million worth of this product in less than 4 weeks. Now, I was with Pfizer in April 1998 when they launched Viagra, and Viagra brought in about $300 million in the span of 3 months, so first quarter launch. We are talking about this coming April, bringing this particular product, TR90, back to the market, and the anticipation is $1 billion product launch in the span of a few weeks, which is completely unheard of. So when, the question is, do you want to share in that? I enjoyed a share in the last launch when we held this pre-launch in October. And the beauty of this is that you can enjoy a share in this too. So we're growing our team to prepare for the April 23rd launch of Transformation 90. These are some of the results here. I know as I look around, I see a lot of my friends and people I know who are struggling with keeping their weight down. This has just been a product that is completely transforming bodies and also transforming lives. If you're not aware of it, currently, according to the Center for Disease Control, over 60% of the population in the United States are overweight, and over 35% are obese. So this is truly an issue here in the States as well as internationally in many, many countries. Now let's look at some of our product innovation. And as I said, unlike many women I know, I'm really proud to say my age, because basically I look and feel better than I have in years, and I feel like I have another 54 amazing years to go. I'm very proud to be part of Nu Skin because we're able to actually prove the efficacy of our products. Our nutrition line, Pharmanex, I was meeting with a physician a few weeks ago here in the Chicago area, and he said to me, of course I know Pharmanex, they saved my father's life. Now those are the kinds of things I like to hear, because one of our particular products called Colestin completely turned his father's health transformation around, and he was proud to say that this is a line that he can really rely on for his patients as well. So, when we look at investing in our disease defense system, this is really a product that we can rely on. We have hundreds of products and ongoing innovation cycle that really works for us as entrepreneurs. So when we're looking at the innovation cycle and ageLOC technology, our marketing team has created these cycles because they are proven and tested in other markets. This is really a trend that came from the Korean market, because what we were starting to recognize is that every time they brought out the next best ageLOC product, they could see that there was incredible demand in their market. So that's something that take on internationally. And, we're starting to do this as a limited time offer. So really creating demand in the market. It's kind of like Christmas. We're preparing for a new baby or planning for a wedding. You know something that's coming forward. And if you look at Apple, it's really the same incredible loyalty that customers have in a trusted brand. So you've got trusted customers who are very loyal to Apple. They know the next best thing's coming out. They buy it before it's even out because they know it's going to be great. And Nu Skin has the same loyal customer base now. Nu Skin made $2 billion on various product launches. I know in 2011 when the Body Spa was launched, it sold over $100 million of the product in less than a week. And so this is just continuing to grow, and that is what, the beauty of having your own business and partnering with a company like this, being able to rely on the innovation and rely on these innovative cycles. So let's take a look at where else we're going in the future. So again, coming to TR90, just look at this growing graph here. This is the second to the right, the $550 million product launch. This is this past October with TR90. And looking forward to the April 2014, in the U.S. alone, we're expecting, I'd say about 80,000 units of product to sell in just a couple of hours. So that's going to be something that you really want to be a part of. Now, what's the value of social capital? What's the value of your relationships? You may have relationships with physicians, for instance, with various financial planners or other entrepreneurs such as yourself. Well, basically what it comes down to is that $970 million in commissions were paid in 2012 alone from Nu Skin Enterprises to their distributors. So these are smart entrepreneurs like you and me enjoying an increasing income each month. And, you know, what else will you be doing in the next few years? It's really the question. It's the same thing that Amazon.com and eBay are doing. We're connecting customers to products that they're looking for, and we enjoy being part of the transaction. So this is something where, Nu Skin has decided to invest in their distributors instead of putting these types of funds into advertising, and it's really up to us to get the products out there. So let's have a look at compensation. How are we compensating ourselves, and how are we partnering with the company? Some people say we're an anti-aging company. Some people say that Nu Skin is a nutrition company. I personally think that we are really in the asset protection business. We're looking at protecting the most important assets in our lives. We're looking at our health, our family, our quality of life, and our future. And the way that we're compensated for protecting all of those things is that, we get to replace our career income. It's something that I've been building up slowly as I worked with Nu Skin over the last 2 years. I'm currently working toward replacing my husband's income, and then working towards replacing my career income, so that we can focus on the greatest assets in our family, in our lives, our family, our quality of life, and our future. And while we're doing that, we are protecting our health. So by helping 4 people do the same, let's focus on 4. So the first oval there, towards the left. When you're building a team with 4 others, you're earning about $32,000 a year on average. And when you work in advance and gain 8 people on your team, you're earning over $120,000 a year. So, really, there is such great potential for you. And what can you do in the next 3, 4, 5 years that are going to bring you a serious, stable income while helping other people stay healthy, while breaking away from corporate instabilities and changing and just looking at all these changes in the healthcare system? I was speaking with a colleague the other day with Novartis. They're about to have a 42% staff cut. Just why not take yourself out of the rat race and look at collaborating with some extraordinary people and really making a difference? So our vision, this is the mission of the company. Our vision is to become the world's leading direct selling company by generating more income for our sales leaders than any other company. And Rich mentioned this earlier. They take this seriously. Nu Skin works for us. I know, for instance, if I sent a text to the president of the company, he would send me a text back. Now, I have never been in a situation like that before. I've worked for a lot of great companies in corporate America and internationally. That has never happened. Really, the situation here is a complete reverse. And the bottom line is the only way to achieve prosperity is by building a business asset that will provide cash flow for you and your children. Nu Skin's vision is to become the world's leading direct selling company by giving us a terrific compensation plan. And right now, this is an amazing fact, but every 4 days, a new $1 million earner is being made who is working for and representing Nu Skin. I think that that's completely remarkable. So let's look at executive mentors. So what is this all about? There's a system, there's duplication, and what that means is that with Nu Skin, you're partnering with a company that shares your vision and your values, as Rich mentioned, and you're positioning yourself in front of a long-lasting trend. Really what it comes down to is that over 10,000 people a day in the U.S. alone are turning 65. This trend is called the age wave, and it's going to carry on for at least another 16 years. So you're bringing innovative, exclusive products to market, and the compensation plan is without equal. So the question that you may be asking yourself right now, is this the right time for you? Well, I'm here to say that the timing couldn't be better. And Rich, I'd love to hear your perspective on it.
Okay. Hey, Jennifer, thanks. I personally believe that this is a perfect storm of opportunity. I cannot envision doing anything else. I really can't. I've been doing this now for a couple of years, and I just know too many people that are absolutely hitting it out of the ballpark. And these are people that, ordinary people from every walk of life, including the guy that introduced me personally to the business, who prior to becoming a New Skin Blue Diamond executive sold shoes at the mall. So, this is for everyone. It's for docs, it's for teachers, it's for retired naval officers like myself, and pharmaceutical sales reps. You pick it. It's the future has never been brighter. Okay, so let's talk about what do we do now? Some of you might be more interested in the products than in the business opportunity. So you got to determine whether or not you're interested in the products or making some money, or both. What are you focused on? Some people have a passion for their skin. They want to turn back the clock on the way they look. Some people are concerned about their energy levels, and we've got products like Vitality that target genetic sources of energy production. Some people are more interested in just being healthy on the inside, giving your body every advantage on the inside. And we also have, the opportunity that Jennifer just spoke about, this incredible system for vehicle, again, for wealth generation. So where are you on the scale in terms of your interest level on a scale of 1 to 10? If you're up there at 8, 9, or 10, maybe you're ready to get going. And I would encourage you to do what Jennifer and I have done. Jump in with both feet. Learn as you go. Maybe you're one of these people that needs to have more questions answered, and you want to do your due diligence. You want to try the products. Great. We want you to, because when you try them, you're going to see that they are, in fact, extraordinary. There's nothing like them on the market. And we love answering questions because we know that if you are sincere and you do your due diligence, you're going to want to partner with us. But for some of you, you don't really have a big enough why to work the business with us right now. We understand that. Maybe you want to try the products because everyone has, if you want the best products on the market, we've got them. So you want to try out some of the products, great. And if you're not interested in the business, maybe you know somebody who is, somebody that really could use a boost right now. They're being weighed down by this economy, and this might be something that would work for somebody that you know and love. We'll take those referrals. Well, how do you get started? We've got a number of packages that are centered around your passion, be it nutrition, be it the skincare and personal care, be it the weight management, we've got it, body sculpting, we've got it. Each one of these packages has at least $450, $500 worth of product in it, and they wholesale for $365. So if you're, some people are interested in just becoming a consumer member, getting the products below wholesale, just like Jennifer and I do as distributors, we can show you how to do that. But if you see the opportunity and you saw the compensation, I mean, golly, what on earth could you do from your home where in the space of 2 to 3 years you'd be generating, deep six-figure income if you roll up your sleeves? Okay, it's not hitting the lottery. It's a business, but it's a business with more upside potential than anything you'll ever see. So I would encourage those of you that see the business opportunity to do what Jennifer and I did. Jump in with both feet. Get the business builder package. You pick out 3 kits. The company will throw in a 4th the following month when you get place your first order. And you're into qualification to become an executive. We're going to help you get there because we want you to succeed. And no one makes it to the top without taking a lot of people with them. And oh, by the way, if you're wondering, okay, what is? I've heard it said, and I agree completely. There is no opportunity with more upside potential and so little downside risk. There is no downside risk to this. Even if you get the business builder package and you drop, $1,100, if you decide to return all of that product within the space of a year, you decide, it's not for me, the company will give you a full refund on all unopened product for a full year, less a 10% restocking fee. So your downside risk for a potential multi-million-dollar global business is about $110, $120. I mean, it's really a drop in the bucket. So I would encourage you to get with that person that invites you on the call, tell them what your interest level is, and ask them, okay, what do I do next? And with that, I want to thank everyone for joining us on the call. Jennifer, thanks for doing a terrific job as always. And we conduct these meetings a couple times a week, so next time bring someone with you, and we'll help you get your business off the ground. Okay? Thanks, Jen.
Thank you, Rich. Have a great night.